Okay, we're here with Chris Hibbs, Vice President Sales Marketing for the Bears. Another Bears season starting. Chris, the Bears sell out every game. More than half the town watches every game. It would seem like you just open the doors
Sure.
and the cash flies in. I know it's a little more complicated than that. What's involved in marketing the Chicago Bears?
Sure. First of all, thanks for having me. Great to be here. I wish it was as easy as opening the doors and having the cash fly in, although we're certainly very lucky, have some of the most loyal fans in all of pro sports. But it's a pretty complex process. It's a fine line between having this very tradition-oriented, tradition-laden brand that's been around for a long time. We're a 92-year-old company in Chicago, but also being very strategic in how we market it, very sophisticated. That's the balance we walk every day. So there's a great recipe for success in how we market the brand, but it's not easy. A lot of my counterparts across the industry and in this town, Ed, they're focused on selling tickets, right? Selling tickets every single night, putting butts in seats is top priority. And for us, we're very lucky not to have that. We've been sold out for 28 seasons straight. So a season ticket renewal percentage of 99.4. So thanks to season ticket holders, they're a big part of that. But for us, it's about strategic marketing. It's about building brand value. So what's the value of our intellectual property and how people want to be associated with that? That's a huge part of marketing the Bears. It's a fun job, very different from others in our industry where, again, it's really about the retail message of how do you sell tickets.
Mm-hmm. But you're dealing a lot with sponsors and trying to attract high-profile sponsors to the team. What's involved in that process, and from a financial standpoint, what does that mean for the Bears?
Yeah, it's a huge part of what we do. Again, because the ticket part of it is, for the most part, shored up. When you have 99% renewal rate, you know what you're going to get there. Certainly there are ancillary revenues that we're always focused on, retail, other events other than the 10 home games, but sponsorship is a big bucket. So I talk about intellectual property value and how do you increase the value of your brand and what does that mean? How do you quantify it? That's ultimately what a sponsor or advertiser pays to be associated with. So they want to know you've got a strong brand. They want to know how you measure that. We'll launch our brand campaign in the next 2 weeks. And a big part of the motivation behind having a brand campaign when you don't have tickets to sell is how do you increase the value of the perception of the brand